Hey, get your foot out of my face!
That's not my foot!
Whoa, that ain't my face!
Look out! Look out!
Man, I hate that!
I think it's kind of cool.
You won't when we land in a shark tank or in a volcano.
That's what you think. Danger is my middle name.
I thought Chicken Legs was your middle name.
That's my maiden name.
That's right, that's right. Now this is quantum surfing! Yahoo!
I'm Charlie. Those are my new friends, Pug and Zero. They're time travelers, quantum surfers, and they're stuck in our world because of a little thing I invented called the Exploragizer. See, I actually found a way to travel through time and space. But the first time I tried out the Exploragizer, these guys came back with it. The good news is that Pug gave me his wrist modem. The bad news is that they took off with my prototype, and now they're bouncing all over the place. But guess what? I did manage to work out the bugs. So now I'm trying to find them while they're off on a field trip.
Hey, don't forget me. I'm Scoop. I live in Zero's Gadget Bag, and it's my job to go behind the scenes where the action is. I first joined up with these guys under one condition, that I could take off on my own whenever I wanted to gather information for myself. And you, too. With Scoop in the field, you can count on getting, well, the inside scoop.
Man, my dogs are barking. We've been out here, what, 2, 3 hours?
4 minutes.
It feels like an eternity.
Oh, crap. You're the only person I know that feels bad when you feel good, just in case you feel worse when you feel better.
You just don't get it, do you?
I get that my cup is half full, while yours is half empty.
No, mine is half full, too. I just want to know who's been drinking out of my cup. I mean, take a look around. Nothing.
It's awesome. Blue skies, sunny day.
Vultures picking our bones clean. Ants, scorpions.
Look on the bright side.
That is the bright side.
This might be an easy place for Charlie to find us.
Oh, sure. Maybe there's a big X marking the spot. Or in our case, a bullseye.
There you are. Where have you been?
How are we supposed to know? We're bouncing around like a ping pong ball.
You've been gone for 2 days. That's the longest amount of time you've been caught between fields. I hope the batteries aren't running down.
What happens when the batteries run down?
I'm not sure. Complete space-time meltdown or nothing?
Speaking of meltdown, we're sizzling like bacon out here. Any ideas where we are?
Are your brains made out of mashed potatoes? She ain't gonna know where we are.
Aw, come on. What's around? Tell me what you see.
Well, there's sand, and sand, and sand.
It feels like we're on the surface of the sun.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Sand, huh? Any pyramids around?
Just Zero's head.
You could be on any of the 7 continents. I'll need a little more to go on than that. Why don't you switch off and see what you can dig up before I go rocketing off on another wild goose chase?
No, we wouldn't want that. We'll just sit here and fry.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh, nuts! We lost her!
What'd you do now? Get her back! Get her back!
Can't! Oh well, she'll find us. She's smarter than we are.
A carrot is smarter than you. What's your point?
Well, at least we're lost together. 2 peas in a pod. Partners in crime.
Just stop.
Between you and me, I think those guys need to build a bridge and get over themselves. Okay, so they're in the desert. What do you think? Time to log on and get some answers?
You know, this really is cool. It's so simple, so elegant.
So what? We're stuck because of that thing.
Yeah, but still, it's better than our time machine was. Boy, did I get tired of pedaling.
Yeah, I know you did.
Say, why didn't you ever pedal?
Oh, bad knees.
That's right. Pug! Pug! Do you see what I see?
What?
There! Look!
Yeah, I see it.
An ice cream factory! We're saved! Woohoo! We're saved! Ice cream! Ice cream! The pug is beautiful! Yeah! We're saved!
I don't see an ice cream factory. Are you guys nuts?
Nuts!
Pistachios?
Come on, Zero. I'll race you.
Guys,
Okay!
that's just a desert, not desserts. I think it's a mirage. A fata morgana. You know, it's just heat waves refracting light. Oh well. I wonder what else is around here.
See, Pug, it is an ice cream factory.
It sure is. Gallons and gallons of ice cream.
Mountains of chocolate.
And oceans of vanilla.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Baskin-Robbins Ice Cream Factory. Would you guys like a tour of the ice cream plant?
Oh, we sure would.
Okay, we're gonna have to put on one of these white coats and one of these hair nets. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
Come
we
on,
get
Zero,
ice
let's go.
cream.
Nice hat.
Oh, thanks. I like it.
These two computer touchscreens control all the mix making for the liquid ice cream mix, which is the first step in making ice cream. And over here,
Wow. You know, for a mirage, this is looking pretty real. I wonder what they're talking about. Let's buzz in and check it out.
What are these hats for? Because it's food that we're making that other people are going to eat, we keep these are called hair nets, and we do that so that our hair doesn't fall out, and some of us fall out a little bit more than others. You guys won't know that just yet. This is the raw milk, right? This is where we get the milk. We bring in all the milk from the farm, we store it in these things. This is the first phase that we do. Now these silos hold and they keep it cold, and when we need it, we put it all in one of those big vats over there. And that's where we put all the stuff in it. We put sugar in it, we put stabilizer, stuff that makes it hold its shape. We do. We want to make sure it's the right color. We want to make sure it has the right flavor. If it's supposed to have almonds in it, we want to make sure it's got almonds in it. If it's got to have chocolate fudge or marshmallows, we got to make sure it's in there. I like ice cream too, don't I?
My favorite kind of.
Yes.
Or ice cream cake.
It smells really good.
Does ice cream smell like its flavor?
Yes, it does. While we do, the freezer has a lot of, has a substance that gets really cold on the outside. And when the ice cream touches the freezer, it gets really cold and it freezes the ice cream mix. And then what happens is a scraper comes and scrapes that ice cream mix off of it. Something else will freeze and continues to scrape that wall as it goes around in a circle. And all this ice cream then is pushed out once it's frozen. It's just like when you make it at home. You turn that crank, and it freezes on the walls, and then you get ice cream. You guys look up and look around, see all these pipes? This is how the ice cream flows through the plant. You got all these pipes here. This pipe here takes the milk all the way over to one of these big tanks. And then from there we have pipes that bring milk all the way over here to the pasteurizer.
I get it. They pasteurize their own milk right here. This part of the factory is like a miniature dairy. To pasteurize milk, it must be heated to 161 degrees for at least 15 seconds. This process destroys bacteria that can cause disease. Now, all the ingredients are ready to move on to the next step, mixing.
Look at it mix in, Zero.
It's beautiful.
Whoa. Spill a little bit.
I can't wait to try some.
Sure smells good.
I think I can eat all of that.
There it goes.
I guess this is as good a place to start as any. My search engine turned up all the biggies, and a few surprises too. The Mojave, the Gobi, and of course the Queen, the Sahara. And it would be just those guys' luck to have landed in the largest desert in the world.
These are the ice cream freezer barrels. It's just like a homemade ice cream maker. It's got a system of blades in there and paddles. The liquid mix comes in and fills the barrel. It spins it around and freezes it. And once it freezes it, then the ice cream goes over here.
Pug!
Zero!
Pug!
What are you doing
A
there?
little help here, my tongue is done.
Oh, get off of there! Gosh, I
Oh.
can't take you anywhere.
Sorry, Pug.
So let's just pretend for a moment that if we really were at an ice cream factory, we would see that this is where they add all the fun stuff. Nuts and fruits and candy. Did you know that to make my favorite flavor, chocolate chip, the chocolate is actually melted to a liquid and then it gets mixed into the liquid ice cream. When it freezes, it forms back into solid chips. Pretty cool, huh?
Ah, Zero, ain't it beautiful?
It's tutti fruitiful.
Yeesh, just plain pitiful.
Oh, he just doesn't appreciate a good mirage when he sees one.
And he never will.
Come on, guys, let me show you this Sawville ice cream filler. This is how we hand fill our ice cream. The buckets drop down the line, they get pushed into the filler. The ice cream's coming in a pipe from way over at the freezer. It's coming over here. It's getting filled into the bucket. It indexes up, fills the bucket of 3 gallons, pushes down the line. He makes a cut to make sure that it weighs the proper amount. Then it gets a lid put on it. Goes down the conveyor. We want to know how much it weighs, so it goes across a check weigher over there. Then it goes through the conveyors all the way up into the hardener where it gets frozen. Now we can do about 15 tubs a minute on this ice cream line, and we may produce up to about 13,000 tubs a day between this ice cream line and the other ice cream line over there. So that's quite a lot of ice cream.
Boy, even I'm starting to believe in Pug and Zero's imaginary factory. Do you know the difference between a plain old ice cube and ice cream? Yeah, you're right. I mean, besides the fact that the ice cream tastes a whole lot better, one way that they're different is that ice cream is frozen much faster. And there's a very special reason for this. Anytime you freeze something, you change it from one state to another. In this case, ice cream goes from liquid ingredients to solid ice cream. If an ice cube is very hard, how come ice cream is smooth and creamy? The secret is speed. To keep the ice cream smooth and creamy, it must be frozen very fast to keep the crystals as small as possible. The ice cream comes in and is quickly frozen to 40 degrees below zero in just 6 hours. Is that fast or what? This process is called hardening. Afterwards, the ice cream is sent into the freezer until it gets loaded onto big trucks and shipped to the store. Yikes, look at the time. I hope our 2 daydreamers are doing okay.
Yeah, it's really cold, isn't it?
Not kind of cold.
You know how cold it is here?
This has been really cool.
But When do we get to eat some ice cream?
How about now?
I need more than just a hunch before I go off trudging across the Sahara. I suppose I could ask if anyone remembers seeing any quantum surfers from another dimension. Nobody ever forgets Pug and Zero. They may wonder what planet they're from, but they never forget them.
Here are a few fun ice cream factoids. Did you know that the first frozen dessert is credited to the ancient emperor of Rome, Nero? It was a mixture of snow and fruit juices. In the 13th century, Italian explorer Marco Polo brought back a recipe from China for something called water ices. He combined it with milk and made, well, ice cream. The first hand-cranked freezer was invented by Nancy Johnson in 1846. The very first commercial ice cream factory was established in Baltimore in 1851 by Jacob Fussell. The first ice cream cone was made on September 22nd, 1896 in New York City. The waffle cone was first invented at the St. Louis World's Fair by teamwork. When an ice cream vendor ran out of serving dishes, his friend, the waffle maker, rolled a waffle into a cone, and well, the rest is history. Pretty cool, huh?
Well, Zero, my boy, the moment we've been waiting for.
Over the lips and past the gums. How does that go?
Just eat the ice cream. So, how's their Jamocha almond fudge?
Exquisite. And your mango kiwi sorbet?
Mango-licious?
Oh, I'll get it. Hello?
Hey guys, any luck finding clues?
We are a bit preoccupied at the moment,
What are you guys doing?
enjoying a delightful frozen confection.
Ice cream, all we can eat.
It looks to me like you're eating sand.
Huh?
Oh, yuck, sand.
Gross!
Yuck.
Oh!
I can't leave you two alone for a minute.
Hooray, we're out of here.
There you go, guys. I guess I'll catch you later.
In 10 seconds.
I hope they have food where we're going. I'm hungry.
7,
I hope we're not the food where we're going.
Well, there's food for thought.
3.
Hold on tight.
Hey guys, wait for me!
To explore these subjects more, check out these books.
Washington loved ice cream so much that he ate over $200 worth in one summer. At 2 cents a scoop, that's a lot of ice cream. Anytime you freeze something, you change it from one state to another. If an ice cube is very hard, how come ice cream is smooth and creamy? The secret is speed. To keep the ice cream smooth and creamy, it must be frozen very fast to keep the crystals as small as possible.